Life has a way of breaking us open, failures that strip us of our pride, heartbreaks that leave us shattered. In these moments, we confront the raw, unvarnished truth of existence. Pain is inevitable. Yet, it is not pain that defines us. It is our response. We are not the first to face such trials, nor will we be the last. The ancient Stoics walked this same path and left us guiding principles, forged in the crucible of human experience, to rebuild and thrive. 1. Acknowledge the storm, but do not become it. The first step is to face the reality of your pain without resistance. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Pain demands to be felt. Let us acknowledge it, but let us not allow it to consume us. Our pain is a visitor, not a permanent resident. We observe it, learn from it, and decide when it no longer serves us. 2. Focus on what is within your control. Failures and heartbreaks often shatter illusions of control. We agonize over what we cannot change, the actions of others, the outcomes of events. But the Stoics remind us of a liberating truth. Control lies within. Epictetus stated, "Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens." Shift your energy from the uncontrollable to the actionable. Ask yourself, what can I do today to strengthen myself? This is where your freedom lies. 3. Master your emotions. Through reason. Emotions are powerful, but they need not be tyrants. Seneca taught, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This mastery does not mean suppressing emotions, but guiding them with reason. When heartbreak whispers that we are unworthy, we counter it with the truth. Our worth is intrinsic, not determined by others. When failure tells us to despair, we respond with resolve. This is not the end, only a chapter. 4. Adversity is the forge of greatness. The Stoics saw adversity not as a curse, but as an opportunity to grow. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Consider your heartbreak your failure. What lessons do they offer? What strengths can you cultivate because of them? Like iron in the fire, we emerge from hardship sharper and more resilient, if we choose to see it that way. Let go of the past. Embrace the present. Clinging to the past is a form of self-inflicted suffering. The Stoics teach us to let go, not with bitterness, but with grace. As Marcus reminded himself, "Forget everything else. Keep hold of this alone and remember it. Each of us lives only now, this brief instant. The present moment is where we reclaim our power. The past cannot be undone, but this moment is ours to shape. Release the weight of regret and focus on the choices before you now." 6. Find purpose beyond yourself. Failures and heartbreaks often narrow our vision, trapping us in the echo chamber of our own pain. But the Stoics urge us to look outward, to align with something greater than ourselves. Epictetus advised, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. What values will you live by? What impact will you leave on the world?" Purpose gives pain meaning and transforms it into fuel for action. 7. Remember, this too shall pass. The final principle is the simplest yet most profound. All things are transient. The pain you feel, no matter how consuming, will fade. Seneca wrote, "Time heals what reason cannot." Let us remind ourselves, life moves forward.